Black Light, Cyberspace Ministry, Solo Soldier. This is the original, Aboriginal, Universal, Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders, and we just dropping some daily seeds on you and making analysis and of the current condition of the melanated, supremely melanated Asiatic black man. Hold tight for a second. Yeah, in today's world, speed and hectic occurrences, and so we just like to put on some chill music. That's African meditation music. African meditation music. You know, designed strictly for chilling, really. But a music that you can easily meditate on. And we've been talking about inner visions, imagination. I should add on their vibrations and telepathy, and at the end, war. I'm gonna add some more on to the title. We try to go in steps through each one while they all connected. When we in a state of war, we are vibratorial beings. We have the gift of imagination and the gift of vision or inner vision. See, we've been so attached to this world, which is an idea that came out of the caveman's mind. There are those who want to say European, but I wouldn't even classify him as a European, because the original man was in every part of the planet. It is the caveman that thought the world was flat, and someone had to hip him to that the world is being round, and 9 times out of 10 it was the black man. So we in his mindset. You know, he built this world. See, the Indians or the Native Americans had a world. You know, they didn't even call themselves Native Americans or Indian. This is a term that was put on him by the Caucasian. And the Caucasian is the so-called white man, and the colored man. So we got to pay attention to terminology, to terms and vernacular, because the language is what he tricked us in. He got the whole planet speaking his language, but we can't speak nothing but, I'm talking about the melanated ones. Most of us can't speak nothing but his language, and we can't speak our own tongue. And we had so many different languages and tongues at many different times that, you know, some of the language are dead now, like Latin. We don't speak Latin, but that's a black man's language. And English is nothing but a mixture of all the languages. And since the black man is the creative language, then English is our language too. Because he didn't have a language. He was just grunting. But before that, he was speaking our language over there in the motherland. And we attach Arabia onto Africa because it was a landmass at one time, connected. And the best part of Arabia is where we had our home at, which is Africa also. It is the Caucasian that calls it Africa. Now all of this comes out of the mind, imagination, and the inner visions of the Caucasian. And he had a plan, he worked it, and he's still working it. Now, it's hard for us to figure out, why that is. Why is since he's the caveman and we the gods, why is that? We're not going to get into that right now. Because then I will be getting into theories. And some of it is scientifically proven. But I'm trying to stay right here in the here and now. And show you that for 400 or 500 years, we've been took out of our mind, our culture, our God, and then he divided us up, so we speak so we could never communicate with each other. He divided the man from the woman, the child from the man, and strangely enough, this affects his people also. But the ones it affects is the lower class of the Caucasians. The masses of the Caucasians, they are dummied down too. See, and when a black man gets supreme wisdom or a little more knowledge than the Caucasian, or correct knowledge and facts, and tries to run this on the lower class Caucasian, they ain't gonna understand it, what you're saying, because they don't believe it, because they was taught another way. And they not gonna understand nothing you say. So when you come with another type of even though you're talking English, you're coming with another type of language, another type of viewpoint. Anytime you have another perspective on things, or another type of viewpoint, your words are going to be words that are not used. They are not used to hearing, like the original man. See, he gave us the word, or Jesse Jackson, or somebody must have gave it to Jesse Jackson, or somebody. They started pushing African American. Before that, we were Negro and so forth like that. Now, when you say you're African American, knowing that America is a corporation, well, that's saying that you're from Africa originally, but now you are incorporated into America. But not realizing that those Caucasians over there in Africa, the Africans over there, they were born over there. Caucasians were born over there in Africa, originally from England. born in Africa, settled in Africa, South Africa, and they come over here, that it could be classified as African American. You see? So I chose to say we're the original man. Why do I chose to say we're the original man? Because they're making robots now. They're making cyborgs now. Like they could engineer a man and give him human flesh, but inside it'd be all computers and synthetic organs and so forth like that. And so that becomes a kind of a man, you know. And the closest one to kind of a man and is have degenerated is the Caucasian, because he has less melanin than we do, and everything else, all the qualities that we have been grafted out of him. And so he has no melanin, or barely the melanin that we got in us, you know. His brain ain't the same capacity as our brain, but yet and still he's developing all this technology, and he's getting it from looking inside of himself and looking inside of us, you know. So his vision, his inner vision, is more sharpened than our inner vision right now. It's put to sleep. And our imagination is connected to that inner vision. Our imagination is, when you close your eyes, you can imagine things in your mind. And phenomenally enough, what you imagine, you could actually manifest. And when we were operating as the Most High, we could imagine something and instantaneously manifest it. But now, since we fell from that position, you know, we fell off our post, it'll take a while for us to imagine something and actually manifest it. And so, not only that, there are roadblocks put in front of us, you know, to distract us from imagining stuff. And then when we do imagine it, roadblocks are put in front of that to keep us from manifesting it, you know. So this is Black Light Out, coming back.